Okie doke.
Doki Oak.
What? No, that's not what we said.
Oh, okay.
All right, we've got table, I think it was like 21. Yeah, 21. We've got Cooler versus Starter Deck Frieza there. Oh, he's got like a little energy marker. That's so cute, a little post-it
The
note.
smiley face.
The smiley face, yeah. I personally think that Cooler is just better Frieza in this format.
I agree. I think it's good. It's good. I think it's still going to be better.
Yes.
But that's because like I would say like check out my video, but I
Whoa, okay.
because I'm going to be gone for a week and a half. I have scheduled all the videos out, and it's like later this week. But in that video, I say that Cooler has a really good ceiling, and it just really depends on who plays it. Sometimes as well as how you draw, but I mean, it's like whatever. As long as you see your 4-cost Frieza or the 4-cost Cooler,
you have like really good ways to awaken, really good ways to like draw and find your good cards. So it's not too difficult for the deck in my experience to get the good curves.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of your deck. I think yellow has the most awakeners as well.
Yeah. And they're all generic, which is the biggest thing.
Yeah, they're not like leader locked, which is weird to me. Because like if they wanted Starter Deck Frieza to be decent, or any Frieza in the future, probably should have leader locked some of that stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, we are good to set up. We have 8 life apiece. It is the start of the round, and let's see how we go for this one.
Yep. Round 1. Starter Deck Frieza versus Cooler. Could you actually turn on the music just a little?
Oh yeah, I think you're the only one who can hear the music right
really?
now, anyways. Yeah, so we can just do this.
Wait, that didn't do anything.
Oh, you can still hear the music?
I can still hear it.
That's very funny.
Oh, maybe it's just. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably why.
That's fine.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. All
that's fine. Anyways, we have Sorbet there. Just standard draw 1 pass. Most decks don't really have anything to do with 1 energy anyways, so they're just hanging out there. And just getting that free cycle just means you get some more card draw and make sure you're using your energy when you can. Mm-hmm. Our Cooler's thinking about what they want to charge for their first turn. Again, they do have that pristine energy marker there.
Incredible. With a little bit of glare, though. I think, how many 1-drop Friezas do you play, do you think?
In Cooler, I play like 3 to 4.
I played 2. I might bump it up to 3, only because it's so generic, right?
Yeah.
It just rests literally anything. And, sometimes people just like denying value as in swinging to the 1-drops. And also, you build a body, you still have a 10k on board, And that is a death ball.
Yeah.
Off that crit. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's crit off. Like I have like a Digimon moment for a second. Like, wait, no, it doesn't. You don't. That goes to hand. But no, Cooler has critical on the front side. Very nice. Very oppressive. Though sometimes I do wish he'd draw cards for his leader ability on the backside to have some more power.
Me too. However, it's fine because they balanced it, quote unquote, by giving it being a 20k on their side, which is pretty interesting.
All right, going down to 7.
Yeah, pretty standard. This is the knees, if you say it that way. This is the one that you can't choose, or you have to take a life, basically.
Yeah, I found that out embarrassingly recently because so many times I looked at both of these like, okay, what's the difference between the two? Where's the difference?
Yeah.
I studied them. I'm like, there's no difference. It's just that I guess Frieza's army is a better tag, and it's worth a 5k counter cost.
You are completely wrong.
No, you do have to take the life when you play this card.
Yep.
Compared to Zarbon, which is you may take the card.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, it's just the fact that they're one of them is a 5k and another one is a 10k.
Yeah, the counter cost, right? So I'm like, where's the difference in power that lets him be a 10k counter and the other one being a 5k counter?
Yeah, you have to take it, which, it's interesting because, like, in my testing and just in general, when you start testing these decks, is that, the game or the designers basically want you to play these, but you put your 10k at risk instead of your 5k. And you also are incentivized to play it earlier because obviously you have to take the life. So you don't want to do it like when you have 3 life or 4 life, right?
Yeah.
So it's very interesting how they did that. But we do have this Frieza, which also takes a life. We can rest something.
I honestly think that's probably one of the best 2-drops that exists in this game, to be honest.
It's actually stupid, especially in Frieza. But, I mean, it's still pretty good in Cooler.
The fact that it's named Frieza, so you can find it, the fact that it helps self-awaken, the fact that you are able to, help clear the early board from these 1-drops, it gets to so much value.
Yeah, it's pretty silly. I mean, Yellow does have answers to pop it, but I mean, it's not really that worth it. You can just kind of swing into it if you really want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good 2-drop. Really good 2-drop for sure.
Yeah, so we attacked with it into leader. We used the effect to rest the sorbet. I think there's a question going on in how it works.
Well, turn player autos. I don't think that's gone away.
Yeah. So there might be a question about like, if they can block with it or not.
Right.
But yeah, it looks like they're just going to take it going down to 5 life as is. So like you could attack with Cooler right now, and you know it'd be a crit damage, but they would be down to 4 and they would be able to awaken.
I mean, you can still swing in the 1-drop. Like
Yeah.
force them to have it and to use the energy. That's how I see it. The only downside is that I think we're at 6.
Oh, we're not attacking at all. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, just swing at the 1-drop.
Yeah,
because
right.
you're a 20k. You meet with knee, so that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't attack with that one.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah, that's okay. Pretty decent hand from Frieza. Got some cards in hand from these swings and being able to swing, draw on swing. So that's nice. I think we have our own Frieza.
Yeah, we do.
That's annoying.
Oh, do you know the thing they did with the Friezas in the starter deck?
Sure. There's a lot of
Explain
things.
it.
Well.
So the 1 cost is like the first form. The 2 cost is the second form.
Oh.
The third form.
Yeah, the
third
vanilla, and then the 4 cost is the.
Yeah, that's from the set. Yeah, and then you have Golden Frieza at the top end.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't notice that until recently. But I'm like, oh, that's a neat little Easter egg.
That makes sense.
All
Very
right.
cool.
All right. Well, they're using their Frieza. Nothing to rest on attack, but they are going to go down to 4 life. It's going to be 20 into, if they're thinking about it, probably your own Frieza, which, with the amount of attacks that are presented, I think you're just going to have to let it go, unfortunately.
Right.
Not agreeing, though, so we're going to counter out with a King Cold.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about this game is that, like, you have to kind of count out your attacks and understand what is the diminishing returns for it. And you can swing with this blocker pretty easily because it's going to restand after you awaken.
Yeah.
So, you know, just like you were saying, just let it go. That's one more card you can have in your hand. And then these other 2 attacks, if they do them, swing at them, then that just means you're closer to awaken.
Yeah.
So...
And talking about the Awakened, we do have the Awakened Frieza here. Self-contained in the starter deck meta, this is probably one of the craziest leader effects. You just get to restand 2 cards no matter what. Whatever, they could be any cost, any affiliation, whatever. You just get to restand the 2 cards. So not only does it mean you can't attack into them, that means that you can counter with them off the board. That means our blockers can attack and we get to defend with them. Really, really strong in this current card pool.
This is looking pretty strong right now. I mean, there's not too many things you can really interact with this. Unless you have another 2-drop Frieza, you can start swinging into one of the rested cards after you use it. But, yeah, it's pretty annoying because there's not very many answers. Like, outside of blue, like in the Star Deck format, yeah, I can't really think of too much else. Maybe red stuff, some red.
Yeah, I think when we go from starter deck meta into main meta for set 1, you'll find that there are board clears that exist. Both red and green have like access to some really good ones, so the advantage that you built by building this board goes away. But yellow does not have as much as that. They just can stun some cards or just rest them.
Correct.
All right, it looks like I'm going to peep the hand. There was a Cooler in there. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, they are going to play the Cooler using the energy marker. I think this is a really good card for this situation. The only issue is that you are not awakened right now.
Yeah. I think you just play it in pass, right? Like you can do that.
Yeah, I would consider attacking with it though, just to like rest either the knees or the.
Well,
the
you're gonna
Frieza.
pop it, right?
What?
They're all 2 occasional.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I would use the effect to get rid of one of these cards.
Okay.
Yeah,
I suppose it's a little bit easier to defend the 30-something K anyway, and get one of no. Yeah, you can block. Okay. Well, I think they misdid that, by the way.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think they.
Here, let me. Oh no, they got rid of the blocker and then they took the damage. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
They
Okay,
rested the
okay.
blocker,
Gotcha.
KO'd it with the effective cooler, and it was at the leader. So.
Yeah, I see that now.
And then we have a 20k crit coming into a 20k Frieza now.
Also annoying.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like most decks, most leaders, like you want to awaken as soon as possible. Oh, we're 30k.
That's pretty good. I think that's a good move. Like even though your hand is probably not that large, you can start, bring that down to parity. By threatening crit, especially if you're at 3 life. Like that's a good move. And even if you do lose this cooler, which you probably will because you're low hand size, that's probably fine depending on your hand. If you have another 4 cost, which we did peak a little bit with that 4 cost Frieza. I mean I think that might be just okay. Did we go second as Frieza too, by the way?
Frieza went first, yeah. So
okay.
we just used the energy marker for cooler to play the 4-drop.
Okay.
Which again, if we were awakened, we could like discard a card, not only attack with a 30k again, but then we'd be able to get rid of another one of these cards on board, which would have been, I think, some pretty good value.
Yeah, not too bad. If this cooler does survive, that's gonna be a good thing for us for sure. I think that's gonna be the important thing here, and also, obviously, getting a self awakening would be great. Self awakener, sorry. And just thinking of, as our Frieza leader, we did swing. I'm not sure. I think we comboed. Yeah, we did combo to 30. So we're starting this cooler here. The one that's in rest in the battle area.
Yeah, and you just look like you're trying to whittle down their hand. There's not a lot of cards in hand. Yeah, we're going to use that Frieza, unfortunately. So, because you wanted to play it next turn, but...
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is that I think he has like 2 or 3 super combos. So...
Yeah, I think I did see 2 Chilais in the hand as well.
So it's kind of a rough spot for sure. However, I will say, we are, again, making Frieza use some cards out of hand. So that's good. If we have a Self Awakener in our hand, which we're just flashing it now.
Yeah, we're just, all that money there.
Yeah, we probably are okay with losing this. You probably need to value your super combos a little bit more. And then if you have a Self Awakener, that's even better. I think that's what is going to be the best bet. Oh, we have our own.
We have our own cooler. Yikes.
That's not very fun.
Yeah. So obviously both these leaders can use these yellow super rares here. I think, and that means it's a good call too, because that means that like you'd have to defend a 30k. I would want to be awakened as cooler at this moment. So that I think is really helpful. And like both decks have just a lot of access to being able to rest your opponent's stuff. So blocker doesn't even matter as much. It is impactful, but not as much as I think other decks could make it.
It's okay. I think it's very mid as a keyword right now.
Yes.
Does that help?
Yeah, without any ways to like have protection outside of the card just being out there. Yeah, I agree. 100% agree.
It just kind of is, and it's nice to have when your opponent doesn't really have an answer to it, so that's always good. But Cooler is in the upper tier for sure as a blocker. And I think we're going 30 again?
Yeah, we're going to go 30 crit, but yeah, they have to block, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure. It's a little bit different from One Piece. You declare attack, declare blockers, and then combo.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fine. We blocked and then got out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at that point, I think, are we passing?
Yeah, I mean, this is fine because I've done this before.
Okay.
Just to kind of gauge where they are. Our hand, like I said, has super combos. We're probably okay to take one, probably not two.
Yeah, but if I had nothing to play, I would have awakened and then drawn and awakened, right? Because
yes, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, you can save your awakening, but if you have nothing to play, if you just pass with nothing, then yeah, you definitely awaken for sure.
All right, we are going down to 3. Also, another tidbit. Some people don't know this still. You can awaken on your opponent's turn. Yeah. If you have anytime you can activate battle, you can awaken on your opponent's turn, which means that you become a 20k and we get a draw card. But we're seeing if that's going to happen.
That is very much correct.
All right. Yep. So they are proving that they know that, so they're going to awaken.
What is going on with his leader? That's what I want to know.
It is definitely a proxy one that they. I don't know if they. Yeah, that's interesting.
I
Yeah.
think
they just copy pasted the screenshot from it. So
yeah.
because we don't, we recently updated the website, so they don't use those style buttons anymore. So shoutouts for being prepared though, like a couple days ahead, because that was not a given for these.
True.
Right.
Going down 2.
Yeah, going down to 2.
Are we at 5 energy? That's Frieza?
We are at 5. Yeah.
Yeah, we are at 5. Huh?
We are at 5.
Yeah, we are at 5. We can definitely get out of this, but it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt our hand for sure. Unfortunate part.
Yeah, so we're just going. Looks like 40 right now. That means at least a super combo and something else.
Yeah. Okay, here's a super combo, and then here is something else.
But yeah, that Frieza is pretty nasty. At least it doesn't affect leaders, though. Imagine if that card could also prevent leaders from attacking.
Might get one in the future. Who knows?
I would not be surprised.
Might just cost a little bit more though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 40K is no joke for sure. I think it was smart just to go 40. I mean, 40 is like just one of the better numbers, just to meet with super combos and to keep your hand.
Unless you're playing against Broly, and then it's 45K.
Yeah. 40 is like inherently worse because it is just one card, guaranteed. But smart to know that, like, hey, you still have a hand, and my hand probably isn't enough in case you do have a lot of super combos. And yeah, I think that is definitely the play.
All right. Well, we have 5. We were able to set 2 active, and deciding to set the 2 cards that one was a blocker, one has counter power. So that's pretty nice. We're just looking like 20 in the lead.
I mean, the Frieza may as well have counter power too, because it is a 40K.
Yeah.
So
35K, but yeah.
And you keep saying counter. You got me. Combo power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're also using it, which is interesting, because like either our hand is really bad or really good. That's usually the indication of it. Either we have a lot of 10Ks and we don't want to over combo, or do we have a lot of super combos and we don't want to use them. But having another attacker on board is pretty important, I feel like.
Yeah, but it looks like they're going to probably play 5 to play our own Golden Frieza is my guess. Yeah.
Yep. Which means we're going to threaten with double strike, which is all right. And then keep our own or their Frieza in rest, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so we can do that. Obviously, we can block it with Cooler and get out of it pretty easy.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So attack, and then any blockers.
Yeah, any blocks first, and then your combo. Okay, and we're doing a combo.
Here, I'm gonna jump in there real quick just to make sure they know the sequencing for it. All right, yeah, we know. Yeah, so I think Omar's just a little bit playing the combos a little bit fast. So yeah, in case you guys don't know, player A attacks player B. Player A's when attacking effects go off, so that's why we were able to stun their Cooler or their Golden Frieza. And then player B can activate their on attack or on blocks, so you can block with the Cooler. And then player A can combo, and then player B can combo afterwards.
Right.
All right, so we went down to 1 life.
We can't restand that.
We can't restand that. Hey, you can't restand that guy. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, Cooler can only restand a 4 or less. If you could restand that Frieza, ooh, baby.
Kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Kind of nuts. I think that's why they did that. And, as we progress in the game, we might have, like, lower-costed double strikers. Would be really good. I think that'll put Cooler over the edge for sure.
Yeah, it's such a different game from Masters, where Masters literally had set 1 a card that you could pay 1 to give literally anything double strike.
That was pretty funny, right?
Yeah, really, really funny, right? And it lasted for 5 years. They literally banned it like in the last 12 months, right?
Yeah, they really did. Yeah, encouraging presence Manaka as well.
Yeah, but at least you know that you have double strike before you enter the combo phase, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was pretty busted with Blue Vegeta, that's why.
Yes, yeah.
I think that's why it was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It went wild. I always tell people, really quick tidbit, the reason why they even made the game, right?
No, tell me, Brian.
Well, the first the first 2 sets were intended to be a promotional item as a card game.
Mm-hmm.
And by that time, it became so popular, they realized, like, oh, people want an actual card game. So that's why set 3 and 4 were so vastly different.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. Like for this game, obviously well thought out. They learned from a lot from Masters, and this definitely shows. And
yeah.
that starts with Frieza not being able to restand.
No, exactly. No, it is 100% like they made a game and they're like, oh shoot, we accidentally made a really good game.
Correct.
We have to continue supporting it for the near future.
Yeah.
And but no, I agree. They've made like a lot of like good decisions to kind of correct some maybe mistakes from previous. Oh boy.
Yeesh.
Oh boy.
Yeesh. Cooler wants to see this, not him.
Yeah. Cooler definitely wants to see this. 2 cards in hand.
Oh, by the way, we might have some death balls, right?
Surely, right? So I mean, if we get to 60, there's no way 2 cards can get out of it, right?
Yeah, yep, there it is.
All right, we're at 55. All right, there. Okay.
What is that, Supernova?
That's Supernova, yeah.
Yeah, so
I think it's a wrap for our Cooler player.
Right? I think this is all it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Just in case, yeah. Imagine maybe they're attacking to this Golden Frieza. Maybe they just want the Golden Frieza gone, right?
Yeah. That's a lot. That's what, 20, 30.
You do have 2 super like you got to 60.
55 combo power. Yeah, I mean it's still a lot.
Yes.
60k combo power. That's all good, but just not enough.
Nope. And Dan's able to take his first round here. With the Star Deck Frieza. All right, we're set up, and we can be heard now. Both good things.
Dim Sim Momoa. They won't understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
To round 2. We do have Goku Black versus... What is this, Gohan? Wait, I can't see.
It is Gohan, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And Goku Black's webcams is like a little rough.
They might want to pull that down a little bit.
Yeah. It's.
I think they should still pull that down.
They should probably pull it down a little bit. I'm just trying to adjust this one though, if I can. Why does it do this? Why does it do the thing where it's like, oh, you gotta adjust both in the same group? Why? I don't want to.
I'm sorry to tell you that, man.
It's real tough.
Well, you figure that out.
I figured it out.
Oh, okay. I take it back.
Okay.
What do you think?
So Goku Black is, I think most people would agree, is probably the least synergistic leader in the game right now. Maybe that's not the word I'd use. But
least supported.
Yeah, least supported. Like you do have like a Goku Black to play off of it. Like
there's one.
There's one. There's another one. There's a 3-drop you can play. You can play a 4-drop vanilla as well.
For 2 energy?
Yeah, and discarding a card.
That doesn't seem good.
It's less good, yeah. So
I mean, you get it. You get the draw back in the other one, I guess. But there's no like really good reason. Like when you start comparing other decks and what they can do and what they're capable of, Goku Black is just like one. Okay, Cause is.
Yeah, I know. I know what I was inviting when we did this match, but yeah, I think crit on the front side with this leader is pretty nasty. You do get some good benefits with like the recursion that you get, and the fact that blue wants to be at 7 or less cards in hand anyways. The fact that you're not drawing is good, but yeah, that doesn't really have synergy with the rest of what the archetype it wants to try to be playing.
I think Vegeta is the best blue leader. And I think Trunks is close. Trunks is cool because you can do like a lot of cool combos, you know. But I think Vegeta is definitely unexplored.
Yeah. Also, real quick, we're jumping through the undefeated, so we're currently at table 8. So both these players won their first round.
Correct. I forgot what I was saying.
Got him.
Thanks.
Yep.
Oh, Goku Black.
Yeah.
So Goku Black is the lower one on the totem pole, even though he's the coolest. Let's put it that way.
I think it would be very easy to make him more relevant if we wanted to print some broken cards for him specifically.
Yeah, dude, if there's like a whole set that had like villains and stuff,
Yeah.
and it was just Zamasu and Goku Black, I'd be very hype.
Man, it's as if they did that for Dragon Ball Super Masters.
You're seeing where I'm coming from.
And
then.
it was just an okay set.
You're seeing where I'm coming from. I'd still be very hype. How did Vegeta not have crit? Well, this is a different game.
Yeah, it's true.
It is still as aggressive though when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with this matchup, it's kind of a bummer because like when you go against green as blue, you got to look at all your answers to what they're trying to do, and they're trying to do 6-drop, they're trying to do 8-drop, they're trying to do Turles, etc., etc., and like literally everything in blue has no answers to it.
Yeah.
Like the best thing you can do is use your really good extra cards into swinging into them, and that's pretty much it. So like Goku Black has to put some pressure on early on with his crit, maybe establish, you know, some of his vanillas. I really don't know, because there's supposed to be like a value engine in peel off, but you don't really get there when your end game just says you die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, being able to play a 6-drop for 5 is not too bad. Being able to, you know, get some good pressure. I think like the best way to play this deck is that you short them in resources early game with your Goku leader, and then after that you just hit them with the like the above statted cards, so they're a little bit hard to get out of too. But Gohan is playing apparently no cards in their deck to play since we've gotten two energy but no cards yet, and two of them are extra cards. At least one of them is the 3-drop ramp card, so you know they probably have another in hand too.
I mean that's you don't really do anything in the first few turns, unfortunately. You can play the 2-drop Trunks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a really good card to play, but you know, it doesn't really do anything for you either, especially in this matchup where Sinister Sickle can get it, the 5-drop can get it. You know, there's a lot of stuff that can interact with it. It doesn't feel great, and all the Trunkses can return it back to hand or whatever, you know. Yeah,
and we normally like to get the 1-drops just to get some cycle, just get some cards, because we do get to, you know, combo with them later, so that's like an additional value for you. But looks like we're still at 8 life, another 20k crit coming into leader. We comboed out of the first one with the 5-drops on Gohan. I wonder if they're just going to take it or just be like, nah, I want to. Yeah, oh, they're getting out of it. That's interesting.
Yeah, my rule of thumb, it has to be very interesting, or it has to be very specific, or it has to be against a specific player, where I'm like, I'm never going to take crit against you. But majority of the time, I just accept it.
Yeah.
Especially if you're playing green, because like if you're playing green, you still have the out of 6-drop Gohan, because you literally get a life back that you'll probably be taking when they're awakened. So to me, I think you just take all the crit. You know? I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, especially since like you're not seeing anything of value from there. That's kind of how it is.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I don't know what he comboed with. Was that a Chile? He didn't combo with a Chile, right?
No, that's the Vegeta.
Oh, that's Vegeta. Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
That's
Hard
the
to see
4-drop.
over here. Let me just. Anyway.
Yeah, no, this is fantastic. This is, you know.
So what's going on over here?
Oh, just gaming.
Oh, okay. You know what rule they should implement?
Tell me
for
about it.
Fusion World? Just a cosmetic one.
Okay.
They should allow any Masters card to be an energy marker. Especially promo ones.
I mean, there's no official. Oh man, we got the secret off the top of our life for energy. That's fun.
Did they?
They did, yeah.
Oh, dang, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that still sucks.
Yeah, it's not great because that is it can't get rid of the Goku Black super rare because it is a 6 cost. But anything it plays, you can get rid of. It's good for getting like the board a little bit clearer. But this has just been kind of a slow back and forth of Goku Black being able to like take 10Ks out of hand. You're still at 8 life. I mean, I guess you don't really need to awaken as Gohan very quickly.
I don't know. If you're playing the Trunks, the crit one that I think returns or takes a life, it's one of those. I always get them confused.
Mm-hmm.
You can just keep playing those.
Yeah.
And then just like punish him for not taking life for crit. That's what I would do. Oh,
All
he's really trying to get in now. 25k critical.
I think you just take you're super comboing out of this. That's crazy, Yamcha. No.
Yamcha's not important. It's okay.
No, I have a guess. I have
Trunks?
a guess that Jason might play One Piece. Just out there guess
Yeah.
that he plays One Piece. I don't know where I'm getting that from, but I do notice that a lot of One Piece players value the cards in their life incredibly so.
Yeah, I can see that.
And in One Piece that makes a lot of sense. In this game,
Wait,
you
was
want
that, was that first part a joke? Hold on. Because it was playing that?
Yeah, it's playing that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was looking around everywhere. I was
Yeah.
like, is it the way he puts his cards? Is it his live? No, it's just playing that. Okay.
Yeah, regional finalist Jason Hyung. Yeah, he's played a game of One Piece or two.
That is him. Huh? I was like, wait a second. I was like, Jason. Listen, everything on the screen is very small, okay?
Yeah. No, jokes aside, yeah, I would have liked to be at like you want to be awakened to this game by and large. As long as it's not like being too greedy about it, you get benefits for the extra draw from being a harder leader to hit. The 20k crit leaders make it a little bit more difficult unless you are Broly because of that. But we are going to use the turtles. Yep, very nice there.
My thing is that like you should have some sort of match recognition, and it's a little hard for this. Obviously, if you come from One Piece, and this is a brand new game, but like Goku Black being a crit leader, and it probably not being catered to Goku Black itself, like the cards itself, you should assume that like a lot of the stuff is just crit. So like this Vegeta, this Goku, or the leader, the Trunks, etc. And because of that, you're probably just gonna keep facing these critical swings over and over again. And honestly, if this Turtles is going into leader, just take it, right?
Yeah.
The only thing I would say is that like if you have a Trunks of yourself and to return it, maybe, but I don't know.
Yeah, because you're at 3 life, 3 cards in hand, 7 life for Gohan. So, a lot of cards available in that life for you, but yeah, we have to use a super combo.
Yeah, I was gonna say a
We're
super
gonna use
combo.
a super combo out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably
would
would
have
have
taken
taken it.
it.
Yeah,
I would have taken it.
I would have taken it too, just because like I want to potentially be 1 away from awakening.
Yeah.
That super combo can get me out of some better jams. I feel like, but I don't think it was entirely incorrect though.
I mean, it depends on your hand too. Like if you don't have anything planned, then you may as well just like wait it out and be like, okay, well, you could swing a non-critical to my face sometime or another. So,
Whenever you charge a peel off, I'm like,
yeah, I don't know.
I gotta be really sure.
I don't know about the peel off charge, but that's okay. He probably has more than one in hand for sure. That's my thing. Sometimes you just because you just need like certain pieces. Like if you're trying to do 6-drop playing, then you still have to be awakened. But you want to keep those pieces. If you have multiple peel offs, not too big of a deal either.
Yeah, so we have a 20k crit leader. We didn't really talk about it, but that Vegeta on the other side is also a critical card. So being able to use that to pressure is quite mean as well.
That's all it has.
What is my purpose?
The swing critical.
Yeah, you play off Goku Black and you get a 30k crit. Like, oh no. With 3 cards in hand too, I think they're gonna just start shredding through that life though.
As to Gohan, yeah, sure, for sure.
All right.
So another Vegeta.
And 2 cards in hand now.
Which is also over combo, which is unfortunate.
This
one's
no, it's not because we're 15.
Oh yeah, you're right. And this is a 30. You're just not gonna get those cards, unfortunately.
No, and that card draws a card, so you'd want that one pretty
right.
pretty rough.
I think if you play another Vegeta into a Zamasu, that'd be sick.
Yeah, because I think do we have 4 energy? We must have used our. I think we
I
just
thought
used our marker. No.
he used it for the Vegeta, for sure. I know that much.
Yeah.
And then now he gets to return the Turles, right?
Yeah, we do. Which means that if they had that card in hand, I would have definitely gone down to 5.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, if you have the Trunks, if you have a plan of action, definitely. If you have no plan of action, then no.
All right. Well, we're still bullying. Do we attack with this or do we leave them there?
Yeah, you leave him there.
Okay.
You leave him there. You know how this way. Because you got rid of the Turles, you're going to force him to play it again. That's 5 energy that you don't really have to worry about anymore. And if he swings 30k critical to your phase, that's fine. You're spending no energy to awaken next turn.
Let's see. We
okay.
have my. Okay, well, we were awakening anyways, I see.
Yeah, I guess so. Ah, the classic no double-sided sleeve.
Didn't play Masters, didn't get that $2 worth of plastic that now is like expensive again.
I think it's sick. It's like one of my favorite top loaders.
Yes. Yeah, for people not around, they made some special top loaders for promotional items specifically for leaders, and they don't match up for these ones, but the lines for the leaders would match up with the lines on the thing. So it'd be really, really cool.
Has a dragon on it.
Yeah.
Well, there's multiple ones.
Yeah, because there's wish leaders, which
yes,
fingers crossed they bring them back for this game. Come on, wish leaders, come on.
100% we're not getting a wish leader.
Nah, 100% they're happening.
No. No.
Yeah, Shenron
no
has to be coming.
Shenron will be a leader in this game, sure, but it will not be a wish leader.
Nah, it'll be a wish leader.
Near.
Remind me 1 year from now.
Nar. This is interesting that he's swinging. I would not have swung. Just because, like, if we're playing the hand denial game, maybe let's just wait until you have a board. There's only one card that interacts with it, which they have to get to 7. I mean, they could play the 6-drop. They can also play the 6-drop, so I'm wrong on that one. I think that might be coming out too, by the way. I think the 6-drop might be coming out. That might be why he swung. Get the value of it
because it gets rid of like the 6-drop 17-18.
Yeah, 6-drop 17-18 gets rid of both of them. I think that's why they swung. Okay.
Yeah.
Ban that guy.
I can see chat.
Ban that guy.
Chat's just like
No.
let's bring wish leaders back. Let's bring mill
And
leaders
mill number back.
They
Ban
learned their
that
lesson.
Guy. I don't know. I mean, they could maybe put a mill deck in here, but I think that should just be reserved for Masters. I think there should be a clear separation of what this game is and Master is. And as long as they keep doing that, that's fine.
After they make a wish leader.
Oh, God. I did get my first top 8 with the wish leader, so I will say that.
Yeah. Same.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's in, right?
Chilai.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Spectacularly, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
So much better than my Shenron Gogeta. so much better. But I played the hell out of that game. That deck. I was like, damn, this shit's easy.
All right, no mill, but we have hatch. There it is. For people who
wait, no, ban that guy too.
No. I think it's the same guy. No, wish leaders. Essentially, you awaken not by going down to life totals, but you put 7 Dragon Balls into your drop. And Dragon Balls in this game were 0 cost events that just say draw 1, so they're just like empty cards that you get to drop. And the leaders would usually have an effect that says, like Shenron would say, rest this card, find 2 Dragon Balls, and add them to your hand. So it was a draw 2, but you wouldn't get your attack.
Yeah. It was an interesting concept, which really just got out of hand, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there was like some.
The leaders were either the best or worst in the room, right? Either they were over-tuned or under-tuned.
Right.
So they're hard to bench. Jokes aside, I'd be really surprised if they brought them back. And they did 7 because that's thematical with the game, but
right.
I think that's just a rough number for what the situation was.
Mm-hmm. This Turles again?
Yeah, I mean, we put it back into hand, so we shouldn't be too surprised it's coming back onto the board.
That's what I was thinking, too. He was going to commit that 5 to play it again, which is fine. Getting a little scary, though, because like even if you don't awaken, it doesn't matter. You're still playing some of the best cards post 6 energy, right?
Yeah.
And you don't really need an awaken leader to do all that. But Downside, we only have 3 cards in hand. So, what do we do with 3 cards in hand? You know what I'm saying?
Not a lot.
Unfortunately not. And if we have another Trunks, that would be pretty cool, because we're going to be able to draw off the Mai, depending on what our hand size looks like. And that's always a feel-good moment. We could, now that we're separating this this energy, that probably singles Goku Black, if I had to take a guess. Which, if we swing with leader combo the Trunks, we can get it back with Goku Black, swing, play it again, which is why we're checking the drop, etc., etc. I'm sure Kaz is excited in his little chair, wherever he is.
How do you know the size of his chair, man?
We know it is little. We know it's little.
All right, yeah. So they're going to do the thing. So here, I'll help explain it as well with just putting an image and telling you guys to read it. But we're playing a Zamasu for 1, and then we can use our leader ability to get rid of the Zamasu to put it at the bottom of the deck to reduce the cost of the next Goku Black by 2, which we just did.
Correct. And there is Kaz. Oh, we're playing the critical. Oh, that's fine.
No, we had that out already.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, so because it's a when attacking. So we got that out.
Oh. I don't know why I thought he got rid of it.
And then, let's see. We play the 6-drop. They play the alt art, which I don't have, so forgive me. And then it's a when attacking a skill as well. So I believe...
So you grab a 4 cost first on play. You can only do that once. Some people confuse that. And then when you attack, you play a 4 cost out of hand.
Correct.
Which, if you sequence it correctly, which is why, Goku Black is so cool, and why Blue is so cool, is that if you have, let's say, 8 in hand, you can play the Trunks, return the Turles, draw off the Mai, and then still get the value of all of it.
Oh man, are we attacking with the Trunk or Vegeta? Or
yeah, we're attacking with it.
Okay, all right.
That's the second one too, by the way. That's the second gigantic, which does not feel good.
No, this Gohan player's just been on super low resources all game.
Unfortunately. But that's the whole point. That's the whole point of, this critical leader / Goku Black. This is kind of what you want to see. This is kind of what you want to do. And again, this is where if you have enough cards in hand, we're doing the sequencing right, we get to return the Turles. On that, we get to draw 1 because we are 7 or less with Mai. And then now we have a 20k attacker, this 40-some k attacker, and we're able to combo if needed.
Yeah, that's very strong.
It's pretty good, man. And this is also where, it gets a little weird, because now the Gohan is able to awaken, and I think what we want to do is probably swing with the Trunks, and then go to 40, or 30, I mean. We've already seen 1 super combo and a gigantic, which means we're probably going to be taking it, or use leader ability. So I think that the right move is to
7.
swing.
Yeah, we have 8 energy right now, so we can lose 1 and then go to 8 again next turn if we need to play like Broly.
Yeah. Yeah, it was...
I'll go for it.
Oh, I was just responding to Kaz. Yeah, this is the ideal turn that you want as Goku Black. So when you do your ability, this is all what you want. Like, you want a board that already is swung with critical. You want the Mai on the board. That way you can continue your hand parity and continue to draw and filter out. And then you also now have 3 pretty good bodies on board. Passing the turn. Well, after he swings.
Goku saves his boy.
Yeah.
And we have 12 minutes left in round.
Going pretty long for what it is. But it makes sense. A lot of like green matchups are pretty decently long,
Yes.
They take a little while. They have good everything and they ramp. So makes sense.
Yeah, but I think this is just a thing. Like I would have been, a little bit happier going down lower just to be able to be awakened. Maybe get some more card draw right. All right, well, we're going to 9, I think. 8 or 9.
Yeah, because I don't think we popped an energy, so.
Yeah. Which I don't mind doing this if we are thinking we're going to play Broly and then we convert that card we put into energy as a combo card, but...
Excuse me, I think I think maybe playing or using the leader ability on Gohan is probably beneficial too on that previous turn because, like you said, we were going to 8 anyway, and it's one less card to be playing in our hand. And honestly, that Goku could have been played. It's really good to keep on board. There's a few things that Blue can interact with. We haven't seen the Vegeta yet, which is also pretty scary.
Yeah.
And I think this is the secret rare, right? Oh no, this is Broly. This is Broly.
Yeah, this is 8-drop Broly. So I think this is the first one that hit the board for stream today. We had this game of chicken at the end of the last round where just neither player had it. But yeah, honestly, like there's a reason this card cost 8. It could probably cost 9 and still be just as powerful. It just gets rid of literally any card on the board. It can attack twice at 45k, and additionally, it just does everything you need it to do.
I totally agree, and it's a pretty scary card to go against because it is a 40k dual attacker, and you can't really do anything about it.
Yeah, and so
there's nothing really you can do.
This is where Goku Black is like, well, I did my whole combo, I did the whole thing. And now we're at the same life. You have a Broly and I have an empty board.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How'd this happen?
Well, I said it before. You can do all the crit you want, but I don't have to be awakened. I don't have to have a hand. I just need to get to the place of my energy, which I did. And now the possibilities are endless in the way of I can just play another Broly. And now I'm swinging 4 times 45k. What are you going to do about it?
We'll probably play as a Masu. Oh, no, a Pan. Oh, no.
This is probably fine. Because, we might be starting the peel-off thing here. Pan is pretty cool. Gets rid of some of the cards that you don't really need to see anymore. And also helps your Goku Black turn, which we already kind of did.
Yeah, it does let you, cycle, but also not, lose hand advantage to go down to 7 if need to, which is not too bad.
It's Kaya, but better.
Okay.
Because this is 10k.
That's true, and you can counter on the board too, which Kaya can not do that.
It goes into a visible void.
Yes.
Yeah, just deciding when we want to pitch, it becomes a little difficult at a certain point, and that point is here in the late game. Like, hey, all right, what do I need to do in order to take the game and also defend myself against this Broly? Because we're not winning this turn, for sure.
Unless we play Goku Black off playing Zamasu Goku Black and we go crazy. I
think we die. I think we die if we do that.
Yeah.
But who knows? We probably need a 17-18, the 6-drop on Gohan's board next turn to have a decent chance. But even then, if you swing with stuff, you're still facing a 45k Broly that's coming right back at you.
All right, we got rid of a 4-drop Goku Black and a 2-drop Vegeta. Or sorry, 3-drop Vegeta. I think that's the one that restands itself at the end of the turn.
That's oddly enough a pretty annoying card. Mm-hmm. And it's only annoying because I'm like, oh wait, starter deck Frieza does that.
Yeah. Man, if we get a blue-yellow leader, bam.
Yeah.
There it is.
Not so great since it might be popped by the 17-18, but is what it is.
Nah. All right. Well, we go 20k, simple 10k out, and if we have Zamasu Goku Black, we kind of have to do it right now. But if we don't have it, I think we just have to see it, right? Oh, we're playing something for 4. Never mind. We must not.
Another Vegeta could be a Trunks. That doesn't really do anything for you. It does have crit though.
It's just the vanilla.
Oh,
he coming. This boy is swinging.
Yeah.
Watch out for his 30k that you can get out of by losing an energy. Oh, 45k? I think you take this.
Yeah, you need cards in hand. If you have a 6-drop Gohan, it's whatever as well. It's not a bad time to play 6-drop Gohan either. Really not a bad time. That's fine.
Well, we're losing energy. We're comboing with an Aandroidd 16.
I like that card a lot.
Yeah.
It's a really cool card. It just has too many outs. I wouldn't say too many outs, actually. It doesn't feel good to play.
Yellow's really the only one that can out it. I guess red can too, right?
Yeah. Red's the biggest reason why you don't play it. And the other part of it is It just isn't like I don't want to tap 6 for it, you know.
It's good in the mirror match, I think, right? I think that's where
Yes.
it gets the most value.
Correct. Yes. But that's like overtime Olympics, you know. I don't I don't know if I want to play it because of that too.
All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 energy, so we can use. I mean, if we have another Brawly, we slam it down. Looks like we have some Gohan there, being able to get rid of the Goku Black. Yeah, and
Which one was that? Oh, it was the one that pops before drop.
yeah, the 5 cost from the set.
Pretty solid card. Like on face, I don't really like it.
All right.
I don't want to play
Ryan,
stupid
can you
cards.
say 2 different statements?
I don't want to like it.
Right back and forth.
That's pretty good. I don't really like it. I don't really like it. I just like this specific like situation. Yes, it's good because like you're still establishing board. You're getting rid of them. It's a
10K counter.
I was gonna say yeah. It's a 10K counter. It's a 30K swing.
So the 1 drop can find it.
A lot of good stats.
Yeah.
But I hate it.
Least favorite card in the set.
I wish it popped 5 or less. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, then it'd be a 5K counter, right?
Yeah, 5K counter, 5 or less, 30K body. Yeah. I would rather have that. Because then you now have, well, you still have answers to a lot of other things, but now you have answers to all the 5 drops that do you wrong. So the Vegeta, the Frieza, the Goku, all that. I want it for that because I'm never playing it ever on curve.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Well, we're also down to 1 life as Goku play. I don't know. I'm a fiend. Going down to 1 life is so powerful for me because they're like, oh, they got nothing. Oh, they got so many super combos that they don't want to even use. Like,
yeah,
I'm a fiend for going down to like 1 or 2 life.
I mean, going to 1 life is also scary for both people.
Yes.
One, like, okay, I went down to 1 life. Now I'm susceptible to anything. The other person's like, okay, I want to swing at your 1 life, but do I have enough? So,
yeah,
feels never good.
All right. Well, we have. Yeah, we passed it back. We decided not to attack into the Gohan, which is a little bit weird because they only have 1 life left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably would just like give me a card. Give me it.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh, you're charging a super combo.
That means his other card is broken.
Yeah, the
his other cards
you have
are
like 9 cards
broken.
in hand. Why would you not? Oh, that's interesting.
You can say it.
It's interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
I've charged super combos before.
Yeah.
Like plenty. Actually, more often in this game than I have in Masters. Yeah. For sure.
I do think like super combos are not as good in this game as they are at Masters.
It's not as good on your turn.
Yes, 100%.
Let's put it that way. Because like if you're planning to attack this turn, then yeah, 100%. Just go for the super combo. Play as many cards as you can to try to get a game.
Yeah. Because there's been a lot of discussion, like, you know, some people are playing decks without 4 copies of it, right? And if you play it in Masters, like, if you don't have 4 super combos, it's literally because you forgot to add them, right? There's no...
Yeah.
I think there is some wiggle room for it. I have not experimented enough to say... Like, if you were to not play 4, it's because you're playing all gas, all aggression, right? Mm-hmm. And that's generally not my play style, so I don't have a lot of experience with it, but I still would say that there's enough room to play 4, right? It's not that big of a requirement, right?
Your cards have to be broken.
Yes.
In order for you to not to play 4 super combos.
Like
or less than 4, really.
Your deck list has to be tight, right? Like, has to be a tight 50 for you not to...
Tight 50, you're taking game turn 4 or something like that, you know? Like, I can kind of understand getting you, but not even that. Honestly, not even that.
Yeah. All right. We need to make some decisions, though. Looks like we're just playing, I think, 6.
No, that's 5. I think we're paying 5. Looks like we're swinging. Where do you put your energy marker when it's done?
I just throw it across the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, disregard.
Yeah.
Pull out another one later.
A lot of One Piece players are playing it underneath.
You're that always go first, baby. Don't need it.
Oh, yeah. You lose a die roll every time, huh?
Yeah, people think going second is better. So
I do.
Which I don't know if it's not or not, but...
I think it's better.
Yeah.
At least right now. It could be better. It could be worse later.
Let's see. All right, so we play Vegeta. You're doing big double attack, and what we're playing
Gallic
gun.
You drawing?
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna take this for sure, right?
Yeah.
Unless he has another gigantic and another super combo. It's probably the only other situation I can think.
We'd have to play like another 1-drop and then just dump hand.
But that's still not getting you there. I don't think that's gonna be enough because you still have a leader effect.
Yeah.
You need you could play the vanilla Samasu, which is 15k. If you play that in the deck, I mean, pretty sure that's the one.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, yeah, it says 15k. Yeah, you do play in the deck, right?
Yeah.
So right now we're at 50 due to Gallic Gun. Which is, still a really silly card.
And we're comboing Pan, so we're really making sure that this goes through.
Yeah, this is 60 to 20 right now.
That's enough.
Yeah, he's 65.
That's enough.
Does he not know he's at 0 life?
I don't know.
All right, they're at
They're
three.
at three.
They have
They're at
to,
three.
right?
Yeah, they're at 3. For sure they're at 3.
Yeah, so I think that was 70. Maybe they're attacking to Broly.
A gigantic gets out of this.
Yes.
So I don't think it was worth the swing at Broly.
Yeah, there's the gigantic. It must be at Broly at this point, right?
Yeah, and he's scooping it up.
Yeah, scooping it up. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That's all 4 of them too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Those all 4, I believe. All 4 gigantics. Because we used one earlier. We had to pitch one. Used another. Yep, I think that was all 4. Yep. That is crazy. So, scooped it up. Goku Black scooped it up against Gohan.
Broly and Gohan.
Broly and Gohan.
There it is. Hey, we're back, by the way.
Hi, we're back.
We're back. Hello. We've got it's starter deck Goku. I for a long time thought it was not, but it was. It was starter deck Goku.
It's been like such a other side. There's been such a interesting debate where people are like starter deck Goku, maybe the other side, yep. Where maybe starter deck Goku isn't as bad as you may think, and flip it.
I'm pretty sure it's this side.
Okay, sorry. Yomi's doing the thing. So.
Is it okay?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. Thank you,
the thing about it is that starter deck Goku is interesting, where a lot of people say like, hey, if you play the promo, it's better. You know the promo I'm thinking about or saying, the tournament pack promo.
Yeah.
It's you boost your Awakened leader, I believe. It's one of those. Okay, well, that along with U7 Goku is pretty good, but like starter deck Goku in general, it's not too bad in general. Like it's not too bad. I think it's more of a mid range, and U7 Goku is more aggro.
Yeah, like if it lets you like gain value from just having cards on board, right, on defense, but it's still not my favorite card. But we did play the Roshi. We were able to use the Roshi to be able to play the Universe 7 Searcher for free, which is quite strong. Which we got the Beerus from the star deck, a 30k crit. Or sorry, 20k crit, a 3-drop, 20k crit. We're going to attack with our leader there, just 15 into Broly. Be able to get the card draw there, going down to 7 life. There it is.
Yeah. That Roshi's so good, man.
It's so good. It is one of my favorite cards in the game.
Yeah, I mean, there's like merit to playing all the colors, and like sometimes they're defined of their card pool and their self awakeners. Like this one's so good. You gotta rate it. Just make sure.
Yeah, and we're already down to 4 life, so we are going to be able to awaken, and being able to get like the effect from our leader so quickly is actually not too terrible for us.
I mean, yeah, Roshi does that for you. Hit will do that for you. Of course, Broly just swinging into you will do that for you. Too bad that we can't do the combo where we awaken and then use the activate battle on the card that we're swinging with, but
we can.
Is he U7?
It doesn't matter.
What happened? Why?
This Goku doesn't care about if it's U7 or not.
Oh, I always forget about that. So we do get the combo.
Oh, but we decide to get out of the attack. Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. I mean, there are some people who play green and they sort of just keep a high life total.
Yeah.
So I can understand that because it makes sense as you ramp. you may as well just block the easy swings and then take them as you get to a higher energy total. You didn't draw for Awakening? He did.
I think he did, yeah.
He
I think
did.
I saw it. Yeah.
100% he did.
All right, Broly attacking in. So we have 2 energy and an energy marker there. So we're going in 15 and 2. It doesn't really matter. They're going to have to use some more resources. And if it's at hit, you get it's a free 25k for this attack if we want it to be as well.
Yeah, that's the hat trick, really. You gotta pay attention. You gotta make sure.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought
sorry.
he was,
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he didn't combo and he just went too destructive instead.
the 2 event card or the 2 extra cards that we get for green from the star decks, they're both just Broly hitting either with the left hand or the right hand essentially.
Yeah.
And
on webcam, you just kind of don't really know.
yeah, especially when like the screen might be flipped or something. Like, it's easy. So, but yeah, we do get at least the ramp, so we're solidified at 3 energy now instead of 2 energy and an energy marker. If we have something for 1 to be able to play, that'd be nice, but it doesn't look like. Oh, and being asked to read the card, nice.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So we're just attacking quick into leader. We do counter out with that Goku.
I think what the downside is about this Goku is that like it's going to be one of the quickest cards to get power crept
Yeah.
or like just pushed out of the format, which sucks because like it's kind of a cool ability, Both turns 5k, you can do some cool stuff like with this Beerus where you're just getting that boost and you get to protect it, but it's just like over time I don't think this is going to see play.
Yeah, so I'm not sure who they boosted. They could have used the boost onto Roshi and then like give it another 5k, so it'd be 15k, which looks like the case. So
Yeah.
the boost from Beerus and the boost from leader making it a 15k.
Makes sense, actually. A little aggressive, but can you really like there's not that many self-awakeners in green, right? There's like 2.
They're not super open for you, no. And kind of like we were saying though, like it does kind of feel weird to counter out of all these attacks early with green, but at the end of the day too, like if the game goes into later, then we're always winning, right? So being able to just be healthier in our life, even though we're at very low hand sizes to do so, is not really worse, because you're not like really benefited to awaken with Broly specifically unless you're like needing the energy to go to 8.
Yeah.
All right, and then yeah, we play the manga rare. No, just kidding. the ink conscious version of the Vegeta there, which I think I made a mistake thinking this card's not super great.
It's really good.
It's really good. It's just like a 10k counter. I like the 5-drop ramp cards, but in this scenario, it's really good. And again, like we don't have like a lot of 10ks that we want to run, so just like as a backup version to ramp if we don't find our good cards, it's in a solid spot. I definitely kind of underestimate how good that card was.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with you there by disagreeing.
All right. Well, Beerus still survives on the board, so that's kind of nice. But you do need a kind of another body out to start getting the value. If we get like 4-drop Gohan here, I think that's probably one of our best cards.
Yeah, I agree. Actually.
Yeah, because we can attack critical with Beerus and then boost our Gohan critical card and get that value.
By that time, they're probably a 4. Or you could play. I don't really see any. Well, yeah, okay. This is probably the Goku. Yeah, it's probably the Goku, and then we can swing into. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. He's the 20k.
Yeah, he is a
Yeah,
20k. Yeah, so that's like why I was like, man, this card's not super good. Like he's understated value wise for like how big his power was.
I always think he's a 25k.
But yeah, Goku able to take rid of him. We were able to attack with our Beerus, which we're probably making that one the 25k with leader ability, just to make it like difficult to get out of.
We gave the boost. It's a little awkward to awaken on your opponent's turn as Broly because you're losing a life that you're just not getting. And if you don't have like Gigantic or something to take use of that energy, feels a little bad. It does feel good though because you get that energy and you get to give yourself another energy on your charge phase.
Yeah. So they ended up using a super combo to get out of it. And now they're considering if they even want to attack with the Goku, because
I don't
that
think
will
you
let
do.
them awaken.
I don't think you do. I think
yeah.
you wait one more turn. If you have the 5-drop, you swing with that. You make him go down to 3.
Yeah. I think I would probably just hold on to it. It is a tough choice, though.
The Beers is a 4-drop, right?
Beerus is a 3-drop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's susceptible to 17, 18, but I think they're going to 5 next turn.
All right, so we're going to play Roshi. You have to take a card from life to be able to activate its ability, so we're going to use it. We're going to use our 1-drop Searcher again, look top 5, find a super combo out of it.
It's pretty good,
Which,
dude.
yeah, great conversion there, and pass back.
+2. Feels good. Well, yeah, +2, right? No, +1.
+1, yeah. All right, we go to 6 energy, charging the Broly is one of the cards there. And we're going to be attacking 15k, probably into leader. Doesn't really matter at this point.
No. No combo.
If you have 17, 18, oh yeah, that is
Yeah, that's the card that you want to play.
that is very rough.
That's the card you want to play for sure. That's what I was thinking of before. Because like you lose the value of not being able to attack with that Goku, but I think forcing them to tap out here and still not awaken, you can still threaten next turn. However, it's gonna feel pretty awkward if you swing the double striker just to get it on a 2 and give him more cards in hand to swing back with the double striker. So I think what's gonna happen here is probably we'll see maybe like a Whis or something to reduce power and try to build back this board and swing into that 17-18.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's like our only way to remove it. Like, Beerus can actually get rid of 8-drop Broly sometimes if you have like enough of your minus power effects, but we're taking another life with Roshi, man. He's taken, I think, 4 cards from your life.
Yeah, he might be playing Kamehameha. This is the 5-drop Goku.
Yeah.
Which is fine because we are reducing the 17-18, but this is dangerous.
Yeah, because it makes it minus 20, so that means it's at 20k right now. Using dice, oh, love it. Love to see it.
That's crazy. It is a Dragon Ball game.
It is a Dragon Ball game. Yeah. What I really like about this game is that every starter deck, their super rares are really playable.
Yeah, they're all good.
They're all just like generically good boss monsters for each one of our decks. So
yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to 20 plus 20, so 40 to their 20 right now. I think it's actually 15 because Kamehameha gives the extra -5. And then we can attack. Double strike on Broly right here is actually a lot of value because if they take it, they go down to 3, which means they go down to 2 if they awaken.
That's exactly what I said too. Oh, you're agreeing?
Yes.
Oh.
It's been happening constantly today. It's the new norm now.
No, it's just Dragon Ball.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm just baffled. Stunned.
Well, the other good thing here too is that Broly almost always wants to awaken on their opponent's turn because they get the energy back. So putting them down to 3 life and then passing means that they don't even have the energy to work with for this next turn.
Yeah, really makes it awkward. That's what I was saying. It's definitely a trade-off. You could charge here, awaken, play Gohan, and kind of restabilize there, but you're still staring down the double striker, which doesn't feel great.
Yeah. You still can also like attack, draw, and then awaken, which means you get some more value. But okay. Green's playing some 1-drops today. I don't think we've really seen that on stream yet.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't think we've seen too many super combos on Goku's N2, which is pretty good when you tap out. We did get one from the Uverse 7 representatives. So I think you awaken. I don't think you swing. I think you awaken.
Well, we draw and then we awaken, right?
Oh, sure. You can do that way too. Get the double draw. I just say it more because, like, even if you do get this other draw, I feel like you're to use an energy, you may as well just go ahead and find out if you can use it. But this is okay.
Yep. All right, going to 1.
Okay. Pretty scary.
A little scary, yeah.
A little scary, but feeling pretty confident with our double strike on board.
Yeah, because now you have to be like, can I survive against this Goku next turn?
Oh, dang. He windmills.
Okay, yes, I will.
Yeah. That's the thing. So, okay. All right. So this is like plan B. The plan A was to awaken on their turn after they do some aggression, but plan B was that like, okay, we'll awaken anyway, but we'll get that life back with this Gohan. So this is fine, but not guaranteed, right? Because like we could easily play some other attacker. We could play Gohan, boost him up pretty well. Haven't seen any extra cards to boost it up. Haven't seen any of these other cards that are good combo power. Get that critical in, and then go from there.
Yeah, because this is 45k at it looks like it's at Goku. So okay, never mind. This will be really easy to get out of.
Yeah, one super combo will get out of it.
At this point, at 1 life, you just always hit leader. Because if they can get out of the battle, if they can't get out of, how would I say it? They need to get out of everything, anyways, right?
Yeah, you just go for face.
Yeah, go for the lower number.
And it's also easier in general. Because like he used not super combo. He used the 10k plus leader effect.
Yeah.
Which he didn't even use a super combo, which is good.
Yeah, because then you could have done 45k, which would have needed a good amount of cards out of hand to get out of.
Yeah. I wonder what Michael played in other games. Like, I don't know if he played Master, because this is very much Master's gameplay when you really think about it. Because he's going down to 1 life. He's drawing as much as he can. He's playing, quote unquote, to the edge. You know what I'm saying? And it's very much Master's gameplay. So we are swinging with the leader. Probably we're using this as a 5k combo just to get to 25, get a card out of hand. We're tapped out, so we could use Instant Kamehameha in a pinch. But it looks like we're just... Is that a 10k?
It was a 10k, yeah. So we did over combo for that, which is a little bit telling.
Yeah, that one feels bad. It pretty much gives our red Goku player a green light, though.
Yeah, I would be tempted to do... I don't know, like, it's weird to do, like, double strike and then single strike.
And then, yeah, I've done it before, for sure.
Oh, just vanilla Frieza.
Oh, it's Frieza. I don't know why that looks so weird to me. Probably because it's upside down. I was thinking of the Gohan because it does have critical, and this is also a 10k combo. I'm pretty sure, and Gohan is a 5k combo. So, you know.
All right. Well, we're currently 30 to 25. We're considering our combos real quick.
Gotta go to 45 probably to make this one count. We have 1 open energy. Could use a Kamehameha if we really wanted to.
This is, I think, 20k. So this is, I think, 50 to 25. So they'll need to use a super combo and a 10k to get out.
And we're tapped out. How many cards in hand do we have? 2?
Okay, we're taking 2. Taking 1, sorry.
So he has 3 cards in hand.
Yeah, not a lot. Yeah, so I think you just got to dump on Goku.
Yep. I mean, I don't think we use leader effect yet. So we're gonna use leader effect, and I'm thinking there is an extra card in hand here. Oh, never mind. He just has it.
That's a good amount.
I think he
1
just
super combo.
Okay. This might be good.
So I think we're at 60.
Yeah.
Goku's at 40. Nah, not at there.
There he goes. There he goes. Good play on him. What a good game. That was such like, if you want to play red, this is how you play it. 100%. Although it was a little scary at points. But I think in general, like, you know, this is definitely something. This is the way you need to play it.
Yeah, I think the only critique is that he attacked into the Goku with the Gohan earlier. I think you had to attack into leader instead. Not only would it be easier for you, like you could just pitch 1 card and make sure they have less, and then they would have to use more defense to make sure they don't lose, which means that there's less on offense as well.
You talking about our Gohan player? Or
Broly
player, sorry?
Broly player, yeah, attacking with the Gohan into...
Yeah. I meant like for red, but yeah, I do agree.
Yeah, no, I think that was I was saying. Like, I think that made a big difference to
I got you.
the ending power for that game.
Okay, yeah. I agree. 100%.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back.
We've got, for us, table 1, we've got Russell Lepar on that Cooler versus Jason on the green Gohan.
Yeah, pretty interesting matchup in general. I, of course, like you, like Cooler. But, again, if I was playing in a competitive environment, it would probably be Gohan. Gohan is just very versatile. You know, of the 3 three green leaders. Interesting the way of how it plays and defends itself, be aggressive, all that. And, plays well with all the green sand ramp stuff. It's all kind of catered to itself. And I don't know. I just like the flexibility of it. I feel like Broly is just Broly. We all know what it is. And 17, 18, you kind of have to jump through some hoops to be pretty decent. But Gohan is in that smack middle to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's the benefit. I do like the ramp from Broly, and being a 25k leader is pretty strong. But I do agree that there are some weaknesses to like losing a life at times, and maybe not having enough time to play all your big boss cards. But we're gonna start off with Cooler here, just playing Sorbet and passing. We're
Almost
gonna go.
forgot to tap the energy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he got it. He got it.
Uh-oh.
When you're playing a leader that untaps energy, you get like.
You get used to just having all the energy.
Having an energy open at all times.
Got it. Swung here, both at 5 life. 7 life. Gonna go ahead and play something in our energy, charge some, and then probably playing a 2 cost that takes a life. That's usually what you want to do. You want to curve out into your self-awakeners and just kind of make everything flow in the first few turns as Cooler. And we are defending as Gohan for our criticals, which, I'm a proponent of not defending criticals. Just let them advance your game stain as well as your awakening.
Yeah.
But could be wrong, This could be the way.
I mean, this is at least the second critical leader that Jason's played against today, right? We did see it play against the Goku Goku Black. So yeah, taking that non-crit hit, that's fine.
And he did win, but this is a little bit different. I think Cooler's a little bit different from what Goku Black can do. And we also swinging with the knees. That's interesting. I mean, makes sense. I think when you get to your 4 drops, like the 40k body of Frieza, the 30k body of Cooler, you're swinging pretty big, and you want to keep swinging with those with the quote unquote pseudo dual attack. So getting them down to a lower life total probably is the way. So I don't hate this at all. Plus, they're not going to be swinging into the knees. It's 20k, so it's just immediate neg.
Yeah. Yeah, the only way is that if you want to make sure that their Cooler doesn't awaken without having to spend their own resources for it, but yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, Cooler almost always wants to go down to 4 as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Oh, but we have the Trunks here. This is actually a pretty obnoxious card for this scenario.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that, is an interesting tack, specifically against yellow. It can't attack leaders, but it does its job pretty well to threaten 20k and 15k bodies.
Yeah.
And that's the whole purpose of it. It's also a 10k, right?
It is a 10k. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like green, you have so many cards that you want to run that are 5ks that you do have to I feel like this color compared to a lot of others, you have to consciously know how many 10ks you're running, and you have to change your number just to be in a better spot, especially when you're a 20k leader instead of a 25k leader like Broly.
Right.
All right, there's the 10 there. And then for 3, we might be playing, just the Frieza here. And we might just be passing. No, it looks like we're going to go 30 into...
35, right?
No, it's Sorbet, yeah. Oh, we got rid of the Trunks, nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's swinging with the Frieza.
Yeah. So
is Frieza 30k?
No, Frieza, the 3 drops at
25.
25k.
Okay. So 30 into his 25. Didn't want to spend 10k out of hand. And he's swinging with the blocker again, which is not that big of a deal. I think this is on par with what he wants to do. Not the critical route, but just swing as many times as you can. So that way when we awaken, like I said, these dual attackers are going to be pretty hefty.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like it's 6 life apiece for our 2 players. Let's see, 3 energy right now. We have the 4th with the energy marker, so we could cement that we are on the 4 energy if we wanted to. But it looks like we're just going to start with attacking with leader, probably into the Cooler. No, okay, into something that you can't combo with, and can't get out of. But then we're going to play the Vegeta for 4, getting a Gohan back into our energy, and then probably discarding a card to get out, get rid of the knees.
Yeah, it's becoming a little bit of a menace. Attacked twice already to our with 20k. And we're going for energy. Usually, I think, you'd like to be awakened here, but can't have everything.
You cannot. And so here we go. I think, what, we don't, yeah, we don't attack. We want to keep them on the critical side, because then that means they don't get the advantage of, like, the double attacks.
Mm-hmm. You could play the 1-drop Frieza, rest the Vegeta, and swing with the Frieza, if you want to go that route. But it seems that Russell wants to keep swinging at face, so that's probably what we'd keep doing.
Yeah, we just quickly combo the Vegeta out. So we're out of there. And, I mean, we could play 4 for maybe Frieza.
He's at 6, right?
Yeah, it's 6 life apiece, so we're putting the Gohan down to 5, and then for 4 we can play... Oh, the Cooler. Okay, so 30k there.
Interesting that he's swinging. I think he could play the Cooler and just pass.
Yeah,
like,
but...
What are we threatened by if we
Son
pass?
Gohan childhood, which we've already charged one, right? So...
He's going to 6?
No, he's going to 5 energy.
So he can't play it?
Yeah, you can. The 5-drop one.
Oh, okay.
That pops a 4 cost.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think you attack with this because then, yeah, that 4 cost, that 5 cost gets a lot of value against yellow specifically.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, this Cooler is really neat. It doesn't have counter, which is probably fair for it, but man, it is. If you're able to attack with it twice, like you get rid of 2 bodies on the board, 2 30k attacks, and then you can like reset it next turn. But yeah, we're seeing the issue of not being able to awaken early is that Russell's got like 3 cards in hand, and with 6 life, yeah, there's the Gohan. Yeah, gets rid of that very cleanly.
Yeah. I don't know. This seems like such a good turn for Gohan. Yeah,
I think
that's why I'm like, I don't really agree with this. I mean, this is fine. A little scary because if you're swinging here, Cooler has like 10 different million self-awakeners, so...
Yeah. You can also, like, Golden Frieza, stun the Gohan, and get that pressure, too, which is nice.
Yeah. I think that might be a thing. I can't really answer it, the Frieza itself, so...
I do think, like, yeah, Awakening would be very strong for you. Yeah, so we're going to Zarbon, look top 5. 2-drop Frieza would let us Awaken. Yeah, there it is. I think we play that and get the Awaken for sure.
Yeah. Bit of an awkward spot, though. Bit of an awkward spot, only because we're gonna have one energy open. Our Gohan player is gonna go to 6, I do believe, or 7.
They're gonna go to 6 energy next turn.
Yeah,
but
6. So that means 17 and 18 is live and pop both of these guys.
That's true.
So that's a little scary.
All right, we're gonna combo to get out of it. We're gonna Awaken our alt art leader.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, drawing 2 cards here is too valuable. You need that for your own effects.
Yeah. I do believe I agree.
And we did charge a Supernova this turn, and I think the previous turn. So, but there's a good chance that like Zarbon just goes in, attacks, uses Supernova, gets rid of the it stuns down the it's 4 or less. Yeah, that 5-drop will be too big for us. Yeah, it's too bad.
That's why I said it was a little sketchy. 5 cost Frieza may have been the play here, but it's possible he didn't have it. So that's okay. We are playing Genyu, though. The free Genyu, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, because we do have enough cards on the board, so that is facilitated there quite nicely.
Includes itself.
It sure does.
Which is silly.
Yeah, and first time I read this card, like I thought, oh, it's only like Ginyu cards, but it's Frieza army cards,
army.
which is
I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, pretty much most your deck, so it's not very difficult to make that condition.
Correct.
All right, we're going to discard Raccoon from our hand to restand the Frieza 2-drop with our leader effect. Are we thinking about taking another card from life or just discarding for another 20k? Yeah. So we did a lot of like pressuring, but there's still just a lot of cards in Gohan's hand. We're still at 4 life, and not being able to awaken like earlier, not being able to like put down a 4-drop Frieza, I think is really starting to punish Russell.
Yeah, it's really just about the hand size, I think. That's what it really comes down to for me. Just not having the hand size, and now we're going into the turns that Gohan wants to be in, and where he really excels at, which, you know, in general is green.
Yeah.
And it feels kind of bad not having the cards for it. And our board is getting cleared once again.
It sure is. So we have our best friend Turtles here, being able to, again, ramp in energy, but also be a 30k crit when we're already giving them so little things to do. Very mean.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, there's a Frieza, too.
Jason's definitely showing why Gohan is my pick, because it doesn't matter how this early game went, this mid to late game is really turning the tide a little bit. I think, you know, that's the other part of it, like, sure, we're being aggro. Sure, we're swinging a lot. Sure, we're setting up the 4 costs to be restood and swing pretty hard. But, you know, this is at the cost of Gohan restabilizing with the hand and getting more options than what he probably shouldn't have deserved, I guess.
Yeah, no, there's still like a way out though for Russell. Like if you have a copy of Golden Frieza in hand, that hits real hard. Being able to, you know, stop the turtles from attacking next turn, being able to pressure the double strike. We won't be able to restand it. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing.
Yeah, it's not a bad move. Not a bad move at all. You know, you it's 2 birds with 1 stone. If we swing into one of them and get high enough to get one of them to die, but
KO'd.
Unalived.
KO'd.
And and you know, it just that's what it really comes down to. What we're swinging out and how much pressure we can put.
Yeah, so it's just 35k. So if we have a super combo, we're able to get out of it. It looks like we have a gigantic meteor, which additionally we'll get out of it. And yeah, it's looking pretty uphill for Russell here. We can probably defend this Golden Frieza kind of nice, unless they have like secret rare Gohan. But that's like their whole turn if they do that.
I don't think they need to do that. I'm also in the camp of if I have an energy now, I'm going to use it, so that way I don't have to use my super combos when most likely I'm going to be tapping out later. Yeah. So, good on Jason for that one. Just figuring out what we want to do. You know, it gets a little bit more complicated as we get more energy. Sometimes it's the opposite, though. You kind of just slam down a 6-drop, slam down an 8-drop, slam down a 6-drop or 7-drop. But I guess it's not as easy as it could be. This Frieza is pretty threatening.
It is pretty threatening. Yeah, we just, I think, attacked into their lead just for the quick cycle. And then we're attacking with Gohan. I think this is a Cooler or Frieza?
It's probably, if I had to take a guess, to the Cooler. Because we're at 3 life. Yeah, okay. The Cooler. We're at 3 life, so we really don't want to go down to 2. And we're not really too afraid of the 5-drop, to be honest. It's just more of an annoyance until we get down to 2. And even then, you know, we can defend pretty well, depending on what our hand looks like. I don't think we used 1 super combo, I think it's Gohan, right?
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
Yeah, and now we have our own double striker, this is scarier, because you have 3 life and 3 cards in hand. I think you're taking this.
Yeah, R is going, yeah, they're attacking and going for, yeah, I think
no. I think, you swing to life. You swing to life there for sure.
That gives them way more resources, though, right?
I don't think it's going to be enough. I mean, unless you're Because that was one card, right? So like when you think about it, like they're gonna have to make the decision to just to take the life. And I guess if your hand is just not good as Gohan, I can understand that. Go for the Frieza.
Yeah, but like if you have double Frieza, you're in a really good spot, right? So the first one's gonna probably stop the 17-18 from attacking, right?
That's another point. Like that's also the other scary part, unfortunately.
I don't know. I think this Frieza's just like absurd.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I know that
You
it's
just have
like
to
a
get
little tricky to
there.
run in Cooler, but I think you gotta run like 3 or 4 copies still.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there with you. I just like I said, you just kind of have to get there. Most in my opinion, most Cooler games should be done by now. But it's just difficult against decks like, well, green, I guess.
Yeah. And I think that Jason did a really good job at, kind of stopping them from getting resources, being at healthy resources themselves. And, it's really just showing that, like, Jason's been playing this game for a little bit. And maybe playing a little bit of One Piece once again. But we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. With being like all the yellow stuff, like I said, you have all the all the self awakeners in the world. You may as well lean into them. But this 4-cost Frieza, finally a target for our Cooler to restand efficiently, because this is the best target for it. It doesn't restand during your charge phase, so you have to do it on their end to restand it. And 240k swings is really good. I don't know how else to put that.
Yeah,
and it doesn't matter where it's going.
Yeah, so we can start kind of pressuring down board. We can kind of like quote unquote clear board if we get enough resources there. Oh, they're going to life though. Interesting.
I mean, again, I don't hate it, because like if we're singling as our Gohan player, that our hand is not good. It's gonna force us to use energy for our leader effect, which we're gonna use a gigantic instead, which is almost as good, honestly. Mm-hmm. And I think we're just trying to get them down to 2, but looks like we're going to 3, and we might swing the Frieza into one of our battle cards.
Yeah.
At this point,
I think that might have to be the case. Yeah, because like with them having their emergency button of just being able to lose a card from energy to boost up, I think that's fine. So we're going 40k probably into the turtles, using the effect to stun the 17-18. And getting rid of the turtles. So 17-18 can't attack next turn. They have a Gohan, so not immediately losing on board for our Cooler player, but it's getting tough.
Yeah, doesn't feel good. Because we're doing everything we can, but like this is where this game is a little bit different from Masters, because in Masters you can kind of pivot pretty well. I think like the game is pretty punishing, but like in this one it is somewhat more punishing, because now that you've sort of just exhausted all of your resources, your energy, and as well as your battle cards that didn't take game, now you're facing a 8-cost Broly that popped one of your guys, and you only have 2 cards in hand to your 3 life.
Yeah. We've got 8-drop Broly coming down. Unsurprising. Now here's like the thing you can do. If you swing at Frieza, you can get out of the attack and restand it during the activate battle.
Yes, but that's one minus card, and you have to be very sure about like what you need in hand.
All right. So they're pretty big here. Super combo 1. And discarding a card from hand to get the combo. Very funny, but not quite enough. Very resourceful though.
Yeah, we could say that, I guess.
It was resourceful. All right. It is Michael though on the Star Deck Goku, which we've been seeing him intermittently throughout the day. I think a lot of people have asked on the street of their favorite Goku leader from this game. They'd be like, "What game are you talking about? What are you doing?" But if they do end up playing the Fusion World card game, they'd probably say the U7 Goku is the better of the two, right?
Yeah. I think it's because it's so reminiscent of Zoro, which is why I coined the term Zoroku.
Yeah.
And it's also easier to play when it comes down to it. There's not really much that you need to think about. Sometimes you need to think about for the starter deck Goku as far as, what am I going to be playing after to get the max value on the attack for Activate Battle? What am I protecting for the Activate Battle? And they kind of play the same sort of cards, but also not really. I think the most difference when it comes down to is when you talk about one of the Gokus in Beerus.
Yeah. And I also think like the starter deck Goku is really good at taking advantage of people not knowing the value system of this game 100% yet, right? Since we're early in the game, and the fact that by attacking, they want them to attack into your battle cards as Goku, right? Because you get the extra defense, you get more resources out of their hand, and you really liked playing the game where you get rid of cards from them and get that advantage. So I do think that's helpful for these early weeks of this game.
Yeah. I'd say so. I mean, the other part of it is like, we've seen nothing but green here, and it seems like he is doing the thing against all the green leaders. Very much used to it, which is interesting because, like, I don't know if there's like any major advantage of playing starter deck Goku against any green leader. When I kind of try to break it down, like, what is there like a super good advantage? Like, what are we doing different than what a blue or yellow leader would be doing?
I don't know. It's not. Yeah, I think you're kind of right on there. Like, you do like U7 against Broly specifically because you can easily get cards to 25k to get that pressure. So being able to you kind of lose that, but I also think it's maybe difficult at times to have a wide board that you aren't really getting the effect more than once per turn technically, anyways. So I think that's kind of like the yin and yang.
Yeah, I mean that's why I kind of like U7 Goku, because like you not so much are pigeonholed in, but you're tied to an archetype that you kind of know, which might be a disadvantage for yourself when your opponent knows that. Like, what U7 Goku does, the card pool, etc. But I like playing the 3-drop and be able to swing 30. I like playing the 5-drop and swinging that extra power for the double strike. But technically, you can do the same thing in this deck. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it does come back to the thing that you're talking about, where people are being not taken advantage of, but since it is a more newer game, a huge part of the game is the combo system. And if you aren't used to it, / don't really know the value of it, 100%, I agree.
Yeah, like that extra 5k can be, essentially an extra draw, right? That you get to play on either player's turn when you come down to it. So I do think that is really impactful.
For sure. And these are pretty normal turns. Got the swings back and forth. We're at 6 to his 5, I think. And now we have the
critical burst.
Critical burst. Bring him down to 2. Or 4, I mean. And if he takes it, that is. If he takes it, then that's good. We can swing with the hit. If he doesn't take it, then that's even better. That's -1, which he did right now. And we don't have to swing the hit. And that's what it basically comes down to. Because, like, Gohan's go to 3, right? 3 energy. And we didn't go second. And that might be even scarier.
Yeah, and like the difference here too is that, like, all right, let's say we are awakened U7 Goku, right? It is more or less the same as the position that we're in right here, right? Hits only Universe 6 cards, so you don't get the boost. Beerus gets the boost there, but you can use that off your leader, which we're not even close to awaken. We're at 6 life, so...
well, I was going to say, like, he can make the decision to not swing, but I think it makes more sense for you to swing now and defend the hit, so that way you can awaken later. Or the next turn, really.
Yeah.
Without spending any energy. Because you do get to awaken, the Gohan, but they're at 3 energy. What are they gonna do? They're not gonna do anything. They're just gonna swing and maybe try to kill your hit.
Yeah, and like then that means like your Beerus gets defended, which if you have like another way to self awaken next turn, you already get that zone too. So I do like this play.
Yeah, maybe starter deck Goku is good. After we're talking about.
Oh my goodness!
Wait a second.
Wait a minute. Cut the feed.
This is good.
Let me just paywall this deck list that I don't own.
Sorry, Michael.
All right, we're attacking with the Son Gohan childhood there. My guess is this is at leader, but at this point we should probably awaken, right?
Our Gohan?
Yeah, because we can awaken anyways. There's no reason to not to, and then we
Yeah.
get to at least pressure something.
You want to awaken?
Yeah, but if we're just going to leader, it doesn't matter, I guess.
Huh. I mean, I don't agree with it because you don't have the activate battle to defend these battle cards anyway, so you may as well awaken and then swing into one of the battle cards, and it's still just 20 to 20.
Yeah.
Sure, the Master Roshi would probably be comboed, but whatever. One less card. That's -1.
All right. For 4, okay, we're playing the Vegeta here. Very nice. This is
Okay.
going to let us go up to 5 energy, and then also we can discard a card to get rid of the hit, which is good value. I think that's also maybe what they were playing around too.
Yeah.
Which, if they thought that Vegeta was going to come down, then why not just at least attack with hit while we still can?
So wait, we were at 4 energy as Gohan?
Yeah.
I thought we were at 3.
No, I think we start the turn at 3.
Okay. I mean, if again missed it.
All right. Well,
So this is 20. We're gonna use the Vegeta effect. We're gonna pop the hit. It doesn't matter anymore because we swung into leader, so that's fine. Don't really need him anymore. We are now going to 4 energy and have the leader effect. Probably gonna be using it on our Beerus. Maybe play something before that to get the maximum effect. And that's gonna be a Goku, I think. If we're tapping 3 here, I arguably think that this Goku is the best 3 cost.
he's very good.
I'm really trying to think of another 3 cost that's better than this.
As someone who also likes to play Beerus, he's very good. Like,
True.
for free, getting rid of a 30k on
Yes.
play?
Yes.
Yes, please. Please let me do this.
It's the fact that he's a 25k. I think that's why he's the best.
Yeah, because you also get to punish, like, at least pressure Broly, which is great. He becomes a 30k with either one of the Goku leaders if you want it to. It becomes a 30k with the Beerus boost as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so right now we have, I think, 20 crit into lead with Beerus.
Is he a 5k combo?
Goku, no, he's a 0.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
he's so good
Never mind,
in
never mind.
every other situation, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we swing 20 to 20. And then we're probably swinging with the Goku using leader effect. I don't think we use leader effect on Beerus, right?
I don't believe so. We have all these dice next to us, but we were deciding to not use them. That's fine.
Correct. Correct.
I'm not just like stewing off camera right now about the lack of dice usage.
Right. Copium.
But yeah, this is like every other time like we jump into their games. This is kind of like the situation we're at. We've got a pretty wide board. Our opponent, yeah. So I think we were both right. I think they were at 3 energy and an energy marker last turn.
Oh, it must.
Oh
be
no, never mind. They do have 5. Okay.
Okay, never mind.
All right.
Okay, so who went second? It was probably Gohan then, if you had the energy marker.
Who did go second?
I must be confusing his energy marker with something else then. Either that or is behind.
Maybe
One of
it's
the
the bottom
cards.
card of that energy. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We don't have enough pixels for this one.
Correct.
All right. Well, okay, quick 5k from there, and then yeah, they already knew.
Yep.
That is the good card for this matchup is the 17-18, being able to get rid of 2 of our bodies. That is very strong.
Yeah. Just so much value. And again, around the time that you want to play it, you have been beaten in the face with the 2 and 3 cost cards, and you just want to answer right back with the 6 cost. I mean, you did take it, huh? Went down to 2.
Yeah, we did go down to 2. If we have like our 5-drop Goku, we can bully this Aandroidd 17-18 pretty good. Yeah, another Goku there. Yeah, no combo in there. That's fine. Yeah, looks like attacking in the leader.
Yeah, if we do have another 3-drop, that would probably be the play. A little scary since we haven't seen any super combos on Gohan's end. But it
Playing
looks
for
like
4. Oh, just Frieza.
oh, I don't know why it's funny just to see this guy.
Surprise!
It's just me
Yeah.
with no effects.
Yeah, I wonder if this is maybe like a placeholder for the secret rare potentially. We do allow proxies for this event just because it's like week 1, but it's 4-drop Goku would have been really good. Oh, sorry, this is the
Frieza,
This is the
right?
4. Oh yeah, there's 2 Friezas. That's why there's the one from the set, and then there's also the 40k or 4-drop 30k from the starters as well.
Maybe we can take a look at this list after this, kind of verify if that's the case or not.
All right, so we went to 45k with Kamehameha, and then make the 17-18 cost a little bit less, and then an additional 10k. So we are at 45, 55 to
60 effective.
yeah, but yeah, super combo makes that very easy.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about before. We haven't seen any super combos using 1 and a 10k here. Pretty scary now because we're gonna have all our energy to use. If we have any gigantics, this is gonna make it very difficult for Michael. And because we took the double, which we've seen this in the previous game where we're taking a lot of life and kind of doing our thing. It's now putting us in a position where we have a really big beefy double striker, and he can play another one, by the way. So
Yeah.
So you technically could swing with leader and just into leader and see if he takes it. I mean, you could, because you do want another card. You do want another card, no matter what.
Yeah,
and I think
just
he's
take
gonna
it. You're
take
like,
it.
yeah, I also want another card.
Yeah.
I respect that this Aandroidd can just do 2 damage anyways. So
Yeah, and I think that's what the idea is. So we're taking a risk a little bit as Jonathan, for this play, but it's not too crazy.
and
We're
again, we
just
have
deciding.
7 energy.
Yeah, something like that. So again, like we can swing pretty easily here,
Yep, our own super combo into 5k.
and we might be playing another one. I think we're playing another one.
Oh no, this just
Oh, Gohan.
makes it very tough.
I mean, this is still fine because if you do have gigantics or something like that, you can still try to go into it. It's just like dumping in this game feels kind of bad.
Why aren't we attacking with our Gohan though? Because that at least gets a 10k out of their hand, right?
Correct. Yeah, there's like no downside to swinging, so I'm not sure why they didn't do that.
Yeah, because it gets cards out of hand
Yeah.
for them. Because I like some people like have the One Piece mentality. Oh, like it doesn't really change anything. But since you can use cards offensively for comboing too. Yeah, but it's a 10k counter, and you can get a 10k counter out of their hand, right? That's the mentality I have.
You just
in
swing
this.
anyway. Yeah, you just swing anyway. I don't know if he's like thinking about the secret rare as well, because it's a lot, not so much a lot, but it's easier to defend the 17-18 if you play the secret rare than the Gohan, because it's going to be a 10k instead. Maybe that's the idea, but fundamentally, I think you just swing.
Yeah.
Just get another card out of hand.
All right. Yeah. Quick 20k attack in.
You didn't attack because it's SCR? Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. It's also a 10k combo on Gohan's end, so there's always that.
At 3 life, I wouldn't be playing around the secret rare, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong play, but I think if I was at like 1 or 2 life, maybe, but 3 life, it's not of a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely swing there.
4 in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, more because we're shuffling 2. Looks like 5 in hand for Gohan.
Getting scary.
Oh yeah.
2 open energy as well. We're checking super combos and probably gigantics as well.
Yeah, so only 1 super combo, and there might be a gigantic in energy, but again, I get
It's hard to tell if it's destructive or gigantic.
Yeah.
They could have had like at least a different background, right?
Yeah, I get mixed up with the 1-drop Roshi as well, because they look almost identical, but one's a 5K and one's a 10K.
Yeah. Oh, the draw one?
Yeah, there's 2.
Draw
there's
one and then the
life taking one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an L for me. That's a no from me, dog.
All right. So this is, I think, 50K.
Sure. I wonder what he's targeting. Maybe a gigantic.
Yeah. Oh, we're
Leader
just going to
effect, which
use
is
the effect.
35, 45, 55. Still have potentially 1 to 2 gigantics.
Yeah.
And this is a 5 cost?
Yeah, it looks like it's a 5-drop Goku. We're going to probably use it for the Android 1718 to make it cost, make it a 20K. And then we'll probably tack 40 into it.
Yeah, that's a super combo. Or gigantic again. Yeah, we're tapping 1 probably to protect it. I think you do. It's a 40k body. You kind of need it to take game here. Okay, we're comboing, so that makes it a little harder.
Yeah. So I think we're 50 to 20.
Doesn't matter. We had a
But
super
yeah,
combo.
gigantic. Yeah, that's tough.
I think this is over then.
Yeah.
Because at most we can have Kamehameha for these like 2 attacks, maybe super combo here and there. But the real issue is the cards that Gohan can play with this amount of energy.
Yeah.
So another 17, 18. I think he's at 8. I don't like this one piece.
Yeah, this one piece
stuff.
mentality
This
of just putting all your Dawn down. Yeah,
And eventually that might be a judge call in the future because there's going to be stuff that interacts with energy.
Yeah.
So we definitely need to spread those bad boys out.
Yeah, but it's week 1. I get like why people
I don't
do
care
it.
about it
but,
right now.
but
Yeah, I don't care about it right
if
now.
I play against my opponent, I'm going to be like, please,
Spread out.
spread it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like they telepathically heard us. I think they have 7 energy. So yeah, because with one piece you can look over at the Dawn deck. And you're like, okay, the Dawn deck's empty,
Yeah.
or there's like 1 card in there. They're at like 9 or 10.
Yeah. I still don't like it because I'd still like to. I still like to see how much Dawn you have active.
All right. This is looking quite rough. Another 6 for probably another 17, 18. Which is another 40k attack. We're going to draw with leader. Now that we've used the energy, we're going to recycle it back to make it a 35k.
This is Kamehameha.
Oh, so that kind of punishes you for doing that order. Because you give the minus 5k to the
Yeah, to the other one. So this
17,
is
18 for the turn.
35k instead, and we only have 1 card in hand, I think.
Yeah.
So you just do the math. If that card is not comboable, then you can just super combo out of it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that the dictionary that we're using today? Oh, we have another.
It does not matter.
Yeah, that's a
I think that
60k,
is game.
65. Yeah.
That's 100% game.
That is very, very good for Gohan to be able to get those.
Wow.
Very strong.
Crazy.
All right, we are here in our finals. We have Jonathan on the Gohan versus Cody on Frieza finals. Winner wins a box. What do you think of this matchup?
It's gonna take a minute.
Okay. I don't know if he's going to give it to you. He's already going to, charge a cooler, play a Zarbon, look top 5.
I guess so. I'm trying to think of the prominent cards in this matchup for both of them. So, 6-drop, 17, and 18 come to mind for Gohan. That hits a lot of their targets in general. 5-cost Frieza, that's on their top end. Can stop pretty much everything that they're trying to do. And I would imagine that Frieza awakens before Gohan, so it's gonna be a little bit more pressure on them. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the parts of the match for sure. What about you?
I mean, I would think that Cody probably has more experience fighting Gohan than Jonathan probably has fighting Frieza. That might be more of an assumption. So usually it means that Cody probably knows what they're doing, and there might be some like tricks or some advantages that like Jonathan's not knowing of this matchup. That could be like a potential flaw, but obviously both players are 5-0 today. The fact that Frieza is a star deck leader means that it does see, you at least know what it does, right? And looks like
it's pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah,
it's really like one of the most straightforward decks out there. And it's gonna be playing a lot of Frieza army stuff, and I don't really see too much of the Ginyu force in this leader. You could play the Ginyu. It's just a free 20k. 20k body, really. But we're going to see this 2k Frieza, or 20k Frieza, allow us to awaken our following turn, depending on what our Gohan player does.
I'll still say it. Like, that 2-drop Frieza is such a good card.
Yeah.
It is. It's searchable off the Zarbon. The fact that it self-awakens. It can self-awaken twice if it survives, which as a 20k body is not too wild for it to do. And it just helps you just win the early game.
Yeah, it just puts a lot of pressure on, gives you a lot of value. It restands just as a nice little 20k every turn. It's good. Hard to say it's a bad card for sure. Not sure where we're swinging at. Could be anything, but I think. Oh, do we swing at the Frieza and just let it fizz?
I think we did. I think we just attacked into 20k, and then we used the destructive strength there to turn our energy marker into a real boy there, getting 1 energy active, and just passing back.
That's crazy. Okay. Well, hey, we're going to go with the hand and aisle type thing, or awakening type thing. Even though you kind of know, there's a lot. I've said it before. There's a lot of awakeners in yellow, and could play a Zarbon, could play knees, could be a lot of different things, and as well as this free Ginyu, just like I was saying before.
Yeah, I think the difference is that like it's not a fact that they can awaken. It's more of they have to spend commitment to awaken. Yeah.
I agree. And that really, over time, can give you value. I think Ginyu sort of says no to that because it is literally a free value card. And we're also playing another 20k Frieza. Not only the fact that this is a 20k to a 15, forcing them to get a 10k out of hand if needed, but it looks like we're just going to take it.
Yeah, now we're going to awaken. We get a card draw. We're going to be able to do a 20k swing. And we're just flooding the board with some damage, and with the amount of cards they have in their energy, they're going to 4 next turn. There's not a lot you can really do about that.
You could just go to 30 here on Frieza, but I think he's just going to go with the 20k pings. There's a lot of cards in Gohan's hand, which is why I want to say you can go to 30 and start doing this pressure before he starts to get to the 5 and 6 energy turns. And the free Ginyu?
Oh, your favorite card in the whole wide world, Ginyu, to get the search.
Oh, man.
20k attack there with the free Ginyu.
Very solid.
Oh, wait.
What happened?
Hey, real quick. Did you play that Ginyu this turn? You can't play Ginyu again this turn, yeah. Yeah. Let me get the judge over here real quick. But yeah, we'll do that real quick. All right. So real quick, this is not something I would normally catch either. But Ginyu says you can't play additional copies of Ginyu for the turn, which I think is mostly written so you don't play another 2 cost, right?
Yeah. It's just so you don't like loop them.
Yeah.
You just don't continuously play them.
But that 1 drop is technically a Ginyu. So
correct.
It can't be played, and so that's the station that we fixed.
It was probably because I said Ginyu so much.
You probably did, and I'm like, oh yeah.
That is a Ginyu.
That is a Ginyu, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was on the field, but I think that was pretty much it. You just got the energy back, randomized it, etc., etc. You can play the Ginyu in the following turn, get that free value.
Yeah, and I mean we had a
no.
sorbet. We guess we played, so
Got the same card.
yeah, it's not a really big deal.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, making sure that it's legal.
That was my other thing is that like, well, it's hard to say that you had the card in hand. It's just it's just tough.
Sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say like you can just play the sorbet, but we don't know that. But we're gonna play the not Frieza, Vegeta. We have a ramp one. Pretty good answer for some of the 2-drops here, but there's a lot on the field.
Yes.
So we can get rid of one of them by pitching. Hopefully like a destructive force or something like that, and then swing into the Ginyu.
Yeah, we probably get rid of the Frieza though, because it has counter power or combo power, which is more important.
Yes, yeah. Definitely want to get rid of one of the ones that are active. Like I said, we can... Oh, okay. We were just comboing. Okay, so we were just making sure that we combo. Got the Ginyu out and KO'd. And then now we're pitching a Turles into one of the Friezas. And probably just passing turn from here.
Yeah, I think that has to be the case.
Alright, going to 4 energy. Could play our own Cooler. Since we charge one. Might have another one in hand. But, it's a couple different things that we can do. We're in a pretty good spot still as Frieza. Healthy hand size. 20k attacker. Got a couple options.
Putting another Ginyu in our energy, maybe the card that we ended up drawing too. So, all right, playing the 1-drop.
Okay, now we get
can
to
play it now. That's good.
Yes. Just a pure value engine until the 17 and 18 comes down.
Oh, okay, doing the correct order.
The other
Hey,
side,
there it is.
the other way. That's good. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go through our options. We knew that the Ginyu was there because we put it on top. Drew it for the turn, or from sorbet. And now we're gonna go ahead and swing. A lot of value out of these last couple turns for sure. A lot of 2K or a lot of 2 costs on the field. A lot of just drawing.
Yeah, and we're just putting in as many 20k attacks as we can, just trying to whittle down their hand while making our board pretty wide. We are going to 6 energy next turn, so 17, 18 can clear up some of these bodies pretty quickly too.
Yeah. This is where, Gohan is a little different from Broly, right? Like these 20k attacks would be such a commitment against Broly.
Yeah.
But against Gohan, you're just like any other leader. I'm gonna just keep pinging you for 1 cards out of hand and more.
All right. Well, and we just have like a lot of cards that draw in this deck for 1, as we've seen. So
Yeah.
we're getting Zarbon is able to find a 10k Frieza 1-drop, which is good in a lot of scenarios. And we still have 2 energy open. We can't play Ginyus. Maybe playing like another Frieza or like a 2-drop like Zarbon as well would be pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Kui. All right.
This is a little different. Some lists play. I think Frieza plays it more often than other lists of yellow, which I guess is just the 2 leaders.
Yeah. Continue though.
But it's an interesting card. Can you read it off for us?
Yeah, so it's blocker, and then when KO'd, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch to rest mode. So being able to get, quote unquote, like double block is really good. It's really non-committal and it's a 10k 2-drop, which is not too bad too.
Yeah, it's sort of like a mini Cooler, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And with the vibes that we're getting from the Starter Frieza deck list here, a lot of low cost, a lot of efficiency, a lot of stuff that we don't really want to pay too much energy for, and this kind of fits the bill.
Yeah, so we attacked, we did a simple 5k from one of the Zarbons on the board. We're attacking with leader.
Okay, I think we're comboing as well. Is that right?
Looks like we are. So, and we're attacking to the Broly, or the Ginyu, so we do get out of that.
Oh, stops at 8-drop, yeah. You guys are very much correct.
All right, and the 17-18, they can't get rid of this because it will rest the card too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should not pop that. You get negative value. Not so much. I guess you could pop 2 things, but still.
Yeah, but I think it's yeah, knowing what that card does, yeah, because if they didn't know that any better, then yeah, it just stops that card.
Sure. Which makes sense, because like more often than not, you want to pop the blocker so you can swing, but it don't matter. We're taking the 2.
Yeah, if we wanted to, we could have discarded a card from Frieza, from Vegeta to get rid of that. If we really wanted to.
Playing a Frieza this turn.
I would think so.
I think we're playing a Frieza. I think that's what the move is here. Yeah, because we're playing a Frieza. We can swing with Kui. Or,
Yeah, so quick 20k. Do you think this is going to Vegeta or into looks like leader? Yeah.
Yeah, looks like face. You're only at 3 life. It's
Oh.
Look like the paranormal activity.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
All right, we're spending 5 though. We know what that has to be.
Yeah, it is a Frieza. So we're playing the Frieza. We're gonna go ahead and double strike until face. We're gonna go to 50. We're going to 50 or 40. I think we're going to 40.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah. We're going to 40.
Yeah, because it just means super combo plus extra. Yeah, super combo and another card.
Yep, we're going to keep the 17, 18 in rest, which is exactly what you want to do. We're tapped out, but that's okay. And we might swing with the Kui.
We're only at 10k.
Yeah, but I think we still do it.
Oh, with
we
3
have
cards in hand, maybe we pressure down the Vegeta.
Yeah, we're swinging at the Vegeta. We have a lot of cards in hand, so like a 10k is nothing to us. And we're going to restand it anyway. So I think that's the logic.
Oh, we're attacking into leader. Wow.
I guess the idea is like we're going to try to take game next turn anyway, so I don't really care.
Yeah, 2 life there. I mean, with 2 cards on board, it means that like blocker still like gets the value there, I guess, but they have to attack with Vegeta first. It's the only, I think, 5 energy for Gohan since we did lose one last turn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you turning down that gain is doing as much as you think it does for stopping your coughing.
They can still hear through yours, but not as bad. Not like, hi-ya! Just kidding.
Thank you.
I'm about to die.
I can't hear you, Omi.
All right. They attacked with leader. We get the insta block. We're going to rest the Vegeta. Yeah, just kind of have to. And then we have another 17, 18. No, we didn't even charge.
Interesting. Yeah, I think they misplayed there.
I think so as well.
I think that's what it was. I think it was just a simple misplay. This blocker is good. This
Hey.
blocker is good.
Okay, sorry. I could be wrong. Is the 4-drop Vegeta, is it just like a reskin of that Super Saiyan God that's on his playmat? They're making like the same exact pose.
No.
It's pretty close, right?
Wait, which one?
Here, let me see.
That one? No.
I think it is. I think they just didn't make him Super Saiyan God.
You might be right.
It is. Yeah, I think that's the exact same pose.
You might be right.
I-
Also, he just got 1-drop Frieza.
He did.
Which
Yeah,
this
that
is
sucks.
Probably game. Yeah, I think that's the same asset.
I think it is, and they just made they colored the hair yellow.
That playmat's still cool.
Yeah, I literally have it with me.
Yeah?
It's my one playmat that I brought with me. It's my
Nice.
favorite for this.
I didn't play.
One of the first ones that came out.
Yeah, it's the OG playmat. You have to flex it.
I think it's literally the same art. Oh, you know what? Wait.
I think that the face is different.
No, so okay, his thumb is over the fingers,
Yes.
but in this one, it's under the fingers.
Well, it's also the fist is also in a different direction.
No, because it's just it's upside down.
No, I'm looking at it. It's a different direction. Don't focus on the match.
Okay. Okay.
He rested his only out here, which feels bad. Could have done that with a lot of different cards.
Yeah,
But that is the most efficient.
Yeah, so we did a big swing with Frieza. We're doing a 35k crit. I think it's actually 45 because I think we used the knees to get the damage there. And then giving them 2 fresh cards. Do we play another big
Frieza?
body? I mean, 4-drop Frieza would be pretty hard.
He's at 1. 4-drop Frieza probably is what it is. Ah,
Yeah, there it is.
that's annoying. Because both my cards are now stuck.
Yeah, so this will stun, the blocker this time.
Crazy.
I mean, we're at 35. Do we do more?
Yeah. Go to 40.
Or at least, because we don't even have 6 energy. Yeah, we're just going for it. So this is, I think it's like 80.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I think we get there.
Oh, yeah. That is definitely not a lot. Or not enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
there it is. All right, we've got our champion. We have it, Cody with the Star Deck Frieza winning the whole thing.
Woo! Pretty cool.
Very cool.
Awesome. We saw a lot of cool decks. You know, Gohan still taking a good placing into the final match. And, Star Deck Frieza. Look at that. That's, I'm not surprised, actually. I mean, still good leader. I prefer Cooler. But
I also do, but I don't know. I'm a little bit surprised. I've been seeing not a lot of people play Frieza, so for it to get it back with
to
it.
get it here, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. I think what the appeal is just that it is straightforward. There's a lot of value in it. There's plenty of attackers, and yeah, that's it. Really, I mean, it's just a solid deck.
Yeah, I do agree. It is very solid. It is very consistent too.
Mm-hmm.